Hello and welcome to Lobijit Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So I wanted to make a quick guide on the Grim Reaper Abyss Colossus. Simple guide showing you the mechanics of the fight and a simple build to give you a comfortable clear time. This is not going to break any world record. So we are going to use Bunny, we are going to use Wave Eruption. We are going to rely mostly on her fourth ability. So you build up your electricity and then you go and start using your fourth ability. Now we are trying to reduce the cost so that we can have the beam up as long as possible. And we are sort of trying to aim for the middle section. You can see like a circle, an eye thing, a belly button, let's say. You have to aim for that and keep shooting there. Now, once you run out of your electricity, you sort of run around, and in the meantime, he will have some totems that will pop up. So try to destroy them. You can see them over here. While you are waiting for the cooldown, you destroy them so that they don't benefit from them. They will have 2 or 3 at a time. So if you saw, there was one on the top as well. And this one here, I'm trying to destroy it. Destroy the kingfishers so that you can get some HP and MP back. And then once you're ready, you can start firing again. Now again, you can see over there, there'll be like a sort of attached wire type thing to the totem. So destroy the totem quickly and then keep firing at the middle of the Colossus. Now there's one other mechanic that you'll see soon where he sort of transports you into like a closed area. That should be happening very soon. So now he will run into the immunity phase and now he'll take you there. So yeah, now I'll discuss the build and what adjustments you can make, but I wanted to have a simple build that can work for everyone and it's not too fast and also not too slow. Now what happens here is you'll see the green on the ground and there'll be one sort of triangle that will be a golden color, and every few seconds it moves to the adjacent one. It will be either on the left or on the right. So once you get your beam up, keep jumping and keep moving to the golden one. It will always be adjacent to the one that you're standing, so left or right. So sometimes I've seen it go on the left, sometimes on the right, and just keep fighting, and then you'll take him down and just land your beam, do as much damage as you can while he's down, and that is it. That is basically it. That is the fight. So destroy the totems. When you're in the box, stand on the golden pizza slice, let's say, and just keep moving slightly to left or right. And then I got 2 minute 14 here. Not the best time in the world. And also you can see this was my 10th run. I got enough to get a Colotoy. I haven't managed to get any big drops so far. So yeah, so let's go into the build and I'll discuss a few adjustments you can make to, test out and try to see if you can get faster times. All right, so here we are in the lab, and I'll give you a simple build that you can tweak based on your skill level, based on how good an Ancestors mod you have, and the Wave Eruption mod and things like that. So this is the build that I was using for the fight that we just saw. So I'm using the electric charge here because you want to keep jumping up and down, not only to avoid the circle thing that he throws at you, but also to, generate more power and take out the kingfishers and things like that. We are using focus on electric, focus on fusion, insight, concentration, emergency measures, frontlines. 2 mods to reduce the cost. We are using conservation and strong mentality. And then you can use in this one either HP, you can use cooldown with nimble fingers or something, or you can use something else that reduces your cost, something like final wish, maybe, things like that. And for the Ancestors mod over here, you want mostly crit rate and crit damage. Those are the most important things. I would say crit rate is more important than crit damage. If you can get a bit of both, that will be fantastic, because I have a few here. So this one here has 120% crit rate and 53% crit damage. This one here has 127.3% crit damage, but this was slower. When I tested using this one, my times were it took much longer to take out the boss. Then I had this one here with 177 crit rate and no crit damage on this one. This one was the second best in terms of clear times, only by a slight amount, like another 10-15 seconds. This one was generally the fastest. And then do I have one more? This one was also okay. This one reduces your cost a little bit and gives you crit rate, but doesn't give you crit damage. So ideally you want crit rate and crit damage. If you could get like 100% of crit rate, crit damage, that would be ideal. Skill cost will be good as well. We don't need range here. And like I said, the HP thing will depend on you. If you feel comfortable with the 10k HP, you can put nimble fingers or something, so that your beam that you're fighting with your foot, once it's down, you can quickly use it again. Because if you saw when I was in that box area, it took me like 14-15 seconds to get the thing back up. So that is where you are saving the time if you use nimble fingers, or if you are further reducing your cost so that you can keep fighting for even longer. Either way, you'll have to tweak around based on your ancestors mod and your wave eruption mod to see how it works out for you. I just wanted to have a simple thing that works for most people. So I would go with HP over here just to be comfortable and not die too many times. But yeah, this one is a bit more flexible. For the components, I'm using 2 pieces of the Ascending Armory to reduce the cost further, because again, we want that beam to be up longer. And then these 2, it's kind of optional. You can go with whatever you want. I'm using these 2 just because of the extra HP. For the Reactor, we have the Tingling Mixture Reactor, cooldown and crit damage. Arche Tuning, I've actually kept it to the mobbing setup here. I'm not using the Colossus nodes here. If you have a Colossus reactor, you can try that. I'll try and see if I have one and test it again. But at the moment, this is doing fine, so I'm okay with this. We are using the skills here. Skill here, both MP recovery and cost. And we are taking all the skills in the middle, all the MP, cooldown. We go left, take all the crit damage and crit rate. And then we go up here, we take electric chain catalyst. You can also try taking the fusion damage conversion. So every time you lose a bit of health, you'll do more fusion damage. So you can try that as well. I tried it with this one. Like I said, it's working out. I will do more testing, but I wanted to get a simple video out first. So this one here, the electric chain catalyst, reduces the resistance to electric. And inversion reinforcement, again, reduce the cost, increase the MP. I'm using this one here, hardened shell, deploy hardened shell. You can use this one here as well, shield reconfiguration, defense goes up, max shield goes up. So you can use this as well. So yeah, so that is basically it. Try it out, let me know what you think. I'll test a few other people. The boss is weakest to electric, obviously, but against fire he's also not that strong. So well, it's strong, a lot stronger than electric, but it's the second weakest element, let's say. So I was thinking of trying Blair, because Blair also can use the wave eruption. So yeah, so this is the build here. Electric charge, keep jumping, keep your beam focused on the sort of middle of the body, and then keep avoiding the circle thing, jumping up and down so that you take out the kingfishers. When you are in that box, stand on the golden one, keep fighting, and basically that is it. The fight isn't particularly complicated. The boss doesn't have a lot of health, and you are getting 2-minute clears. Once I figure out faster times, or I get a better ancestors mod, I'll mention it or update this one. But yeah, this is working fine for now. So here is the build to take out the Grim Reaper. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I did get the Colossus, the Colotoy over here. And yeah, first thing I tend to do is get the Colotoy, and then I'll slowly pick up the rest of the skins as well. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.